That's the miracle of flight. But I can only maintain it for 5 minutes. After that, your wings will burn up and you'll fall.
The underworld army is attacking the town!
We must protect them. Pit, prepare for land battle.
Let's go!
New moves to show you. Bark like a dog.
Hurry, Pit. The people need your help.
Okay, we are live. What is going on, everybody? RogersBase here with my live reaction review, whatever you want to call it, hype stream for One Piece manga chapter 1018. I literally just got back to LA. I just got back. I just landed about 30 minutes ago. We went to Burbank Airport. Reagan picked me up. I saw Reagan. I saw Obi. I sat down in the chair after washing my hands because, of course, I was traveling. And it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. It's a wonderful day for everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I know some of you guys were scared. You're like, Roger, you're going to be reacting to One Piece 1018. And I know that's because you don't follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Or you didn't look at the YouTube community tab because I told everybody I was going to be reacting later because I was traveling today. So I wasn't able to react when I would normally react to the chapter when it first drops on viz.com/shonenjump. Shout out to all of you as well. Hello to everybody in here. Let's get started. No more delay. One Piece manga chapter 1018. And I want to say, by the way, very quickly, thank you very much to the members that just joined. Where are the members? I just saw a bunch of members. Shout out to Matt Charbox, which sounds like Arbok, like the way that Arbok says his name. Charbok! Thank you to you. And there was somebody else as well. Oh, Luffy. Okay. Well, thank you, Luffy. Thank you for becoming a member. And again, once again, happy 4th of July to those of you guys in America. Let's get started with One Piece manga chapter 1018. I got it open right here. Jinbei versus Who's Who. Reader request, page one as a child, trying to read a book of dinosaurs and being interrupted by Ulti, who wants him to play with her and her stuffed dinosaurs. The grown-up version by Honey Liquor. Once again, we've seen stuff from Honey Liquor before. Nice to see. My hair is a mess, man. I really should have done something before I got started today. Whatever, it's fine. I didn't want you guys to be waiting any longer. You waited all day. I wanted to do this as soon as possible. Okay. Jinbei versus Who's Who. This is telling me it's going to be a hype chapter already. It's going to be an action chapter. Let me get a glass of water real quick. Hold on. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, Jinbei versus Who's Who by Ichiro Oda. Let's go. Okay. Inside the castle, the headliners and gifters have joined the samurai army. About 300 of them. It all happened after a girl appeared on the performance stage and gave them an order to switch sides. I believe he has some kind of power over them. It's that kid. She used some kind of weird magic. Will it come undone if we kill her? Oh no, they're targeting Tama. All right, so we got more of the Tama fighting, okay. Scorpion Death Needle, Master Daifugu, okay. Oh, hi Daifugu, and he's going in with the thumbs up. That's what I like to see. Hop on, Horsalina. Speaking of which, I just beat Mario Galaxy when I was on the plane. I know I said I was going to stream more Mario Galaxy. I never did. I got to stream some Mario Golf. I got to stream some Neo Worldlands with you. I got to stream some Skyward Sword. I got a lot of stuff to stream. I apologize. I've been gone. I got to catch up. Naruto's coming back on Saturday. We got a lot of stuff. Some of you guys saw the pain reaction earlier today. Also, I have a plushie now. The plushie launched. Whatever. We're going to get to all that stuff later. I want to get through the chapter. I'm just feeling very excited. I'm feeling hype. I'm surprised I'm honestly this energized considering the fact I've been traveling all day, but here we are. It was a success. You did great, Master. Any extra room for me? No thanks, Usopp. Mister, I noticed something. You got Nami and Tama on the back of Speed. Gazelle Man over there. Komachio was knocked out back there. You must be worried, right? Let's take care of it. You will? Well, all right, thanks. Very nice. All right, Gazelle Man and Speed are making himself useful. Very good. You got Hamlet over there as well with the giant giraffe arm. Okay, that really is a remarkable power. Yeah, you don't usually make friends on a battlefield. Yo, Nami, can I be your servant like before? Of course, Zeus. What do you mean? Absolutely not. Huh? After everything Zeus did for you? Come on, Nami. What do you mean? Absolutely not. Aw. What do you say to sidekick? Oh, he's been upgraded. He's no longer a servant. Now he's our sidekick. He's got hearts in his eyes. Good for Zeus. Good for Zeus. Zeus has taken a W today. Good. He's graduated. He's graduated. He had enough black balls. He's looking good. Good work, Zeus. Okay. Out of the way, losers. I'm Nami's sidekick. He's flying through. You picked up something remarkable, too, I gotta say. Of course, Zeus is remarkable. If you were watching me play Metopia, you know I love Zeus. He is remarkable. Okay. Join the samurai. Strike down Kaido. Wait, have you guys gone insane? Some of the headliners' followers are joining them. There are roughly 1,000 of them. And in the surprise of the betrayal, they've managed to take out about 1,000 of ours. Meaning that the Animal Kingdom pirates started with 30,000 and have now dropped to 20,000. You've got more of Cypher Pull there as well. Good, considering the fact we now know that Who's Who is a member of Cypher Pull. Please, give us the identity. Answer the question we asked last week. Who's who? Give me the identity, okay? When you add 1,000 traders and casualties each, that number drops even further. And he's moving the pieces on the board. It's 16,000 versus 9,000. And white may grow further depending on the gifter's efforts. And you can see 16 by 9. Okay. Whichever side wins does not matter to us. But there is one death we must confirm before this is over. Are you sure it's him? That classified intelligence he ran off with was old. And there's no real harm to the... Oh, they're obviously talking about Who's Who. Oh! LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking. A dangerous pastime, I know. Just wait a second. There is one death we must confirm before this is over. Are you sure it's him? That classified intelligence he ran off with was old. There's no harm to the government. What if... Because Hawkins obviously worked with Who's Who. Remember when Hawkins made that whole prediction? He didn't say exactly who he was talking about, and we all assumed he was talking about Luffy, but he made that prediction saying the chances of that one man's survival is slim. What if he was talking about Who's Who? What if he was talking about Who's Who? That Cypher Poll. I'm going to keep reading. Let me keep reading. I'm going to keep reading. But the way that was worded, that there is one death we must confirm, and then confirming once again, it's classified intelligence he ran off with. There's no harm to the government. He's talking about Who's Who, obviously. Obviously. Knowing what we know now, it doesn't set good precedent. Oh, bro. Exactly. And it's going right into the stuff with Jinbei and Who's Who. It doesn't set good precedent that you can escape from us and live to tell the tale. Assuming he survives this, of course. He is fighting... Confirmation right there. He is fighting Jinbei after all. That makes me really think about Hawkins' statement now. About the one person who has the low survivability. Now I'm wondering. Okay, let's keep reading. 4th floor. Look out, stay back. Who's Who is going all out. You see the cat towers are dropping. One of his men is running that way. Moonwalk. Okay. Off he goes. Using some more Cypher Pull techniques. Are you saying you bear a grudge against Luffy? So pick it up right where we left off last week. Technically, my grudge is against the man who stole the Gum Gum fruit from us. Red-haired Shanks. We've been new. We went back. We reread chapter 1. We know. All right, Fang Pistol. Here we go. Shooting some Fang Pistols at Jinbei. Jinbei's got an armament hockey. Both the straw hat he wore at the time and the Gum Gum fruit were things the boy inherited from him. Interesting choice of words as well with the inherited, but okay. Of course, he'll be the target of my rage. Okay, this is going to look great when it's animated, seeing Who's Who flying up against Jinbei like this. Below, 3rd floor, you can see the Fang Pistols flying through the ceiling. My arm! Is that Who's Who's Fang Pistol? Back on the floor again. So even your color of armament can't stop him, huh? You made the right decision to dodge. Your typical armament hockey won't stop those fangs from tearing you apart. Though I'm surprised to see how quickly you can move on land, Jinbei. You know, for a fishman. What? Okay. I don't believe this. Don't you know casual racism against fishmen is out of style these days? Yeah. He's trying to get Who's Who canceled. Wow. Don't you know casual racism against fishmen's out of style these days? And Who's Who can't just get away with it like that. Who's Who saying, sorry about that. Anyway, there's something I want to ask you. Who's Who is acting like Spider-Man? You know, Spider-Man, when he was fighting Falcon and, what's it called, Winter Soldier in Civil War, he was talking the whole time, and Falcon was like, look, normally we don't talk this much. Who's Who is Spider-Man, bro? All right, here we go. Fang Flash. You got Who's Who versus Jinbei once again. Jinbei putting up the armament hockey. Okay, flying that way. Fishman Jiu-Jitsu. Okay. Oh, grabbing him by the fangs and twisting. Low tide shoulder throw, slamming him on the ground. That's what you get for being racist, Who's Who. Okay. Huh? Water shot. Okay, throwing some bubbles at him as well. Shave. Huh? That hurt. Anyway, I wanted to ask you, what is this Who's Who? I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. For the purposes of exposition, I appreciate this. This is the kind of thing I like to see. I'm going to zoom in for this. This is what I like to see. I like to get important information, but in the middle of a fight, it's weird. Oda doesn't normally do this. Again, I'm fine with it, but it's weird. I wanted to ask you about a story I heard in jail from a guard. While I was there undergoing terrible torments, he laughed and told me to pray. Okay. Oh, hold on. I didn't hit the page. Give me a sec. Apparently, there was a figure that slaves would pray to in the long, distant past. A legendary warrior they believed would one day free them. Joy Boy? The sun god Nika. Did he exist? Or did they dream him up? They thought he'd bring smiles to their faces and deliver them from suffering. Okay, so this is like a new character then. Okay, Jinbei. My time in prison felt so endless that I actually clung to that strange legend of theirs. This is obviously important. With the dawn and the sun. This is obviously very important. But I don't necessarily know if this is meant to be Joy Boy or if this is somebody else. Save me. Save me, I thought. Someone. Anyone. And Jinbei's like, why are you telling... Exactly. Jinbei's like, why are you telling me this? Why? What is the deal with telling me this while we're fighting? Because you led the Sun Pirates. I heard there were former slaves in that crew. And what is Fishman history but the history of slavery? You're getting Jinbei looking kind of mad. Finger pistol. Spots. He's poking all his buttons. He's going in with the spots. Jinbei. Come on, Jinbei. Put him down. Put him down. Don't let this cat get a fish. Come on. Check it out. Master Who's Who is jabbing this guy out. Get him, boss. I can't believe it. Our Tobi Roppo's even stronger than a former warlord? No. Look at Jinbei's fully armament coated. That prison guard who told me the story of Nika. They disappeared. Days later. Huh? Wait. They disappeared him days... Oh. The prison guard who told me the story of Nika. They disappeared him days later. They made him disappear. Okay. I was starting to think that I was in danger too. So I risked it all to escape, and here I am today. Is it deadly to even know about the legend? Well, clearly, because Cypherpole was talking about you earlier. Fascinating, isn't it? So tell me everything you know. Again, not the time nor the place. Especially not after your casual racism, Who's Who. Okay. And Jinbei's holding his ground. Fishman karate. Shark grip. I have nothing to say to the likes of you. Who's Who? He's going in with the kick. Yo, Jinbei means business. Jinbei means business. Look at this. That shot on page 15 is cool. This one right here. Here comes your puncture wound. Fang pistol. He's not even shooting it out of his mouth. He's just going to go right in. Whoa. Oh. Fishman Karate. Secret art. Wait. He just snapped all of a sudden. Look at that. You got it breaking. You got it breaking on Jinbei's fist. Yo, you're on my tail. Oh, he's stepping down on... If you're going to run your mouth about history, Demon Brick Fist, boom, to the face, rippling off of who's who. You know this is going to look good in the anime. Especially considering how good the anime looks right now. I can't wait till Saturday. The episode on Saturday, I would live react to it if it wasn't my 12-hour Naruto stream. But I will absolutely watch that episode because I know it's going to be good. Based on the animation. All right, here we go. Demon Brick Fist. Be ready for what you're stepping into first. Master Who's Who. He goes flying back. Jinbei holding it down. If you're going to run your mouth about history, be ready what you're stepping into first. Yeah, okay. Okay. Next chapter hits July 18th. So we're on break. Okay. I think I knew that already, though. No more of the chapter? This is it? The Sun God. This to me seems... I'm going to go into my review portion real quick. I know there's some people who are donating. It's 4th of July. I know we don't have as many people here today as we normally would. Enjoy the fireworks. The VOD is going to be up later. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. The VOD's going to be up later. This review portion, by the way, real quick. This seems incredibly important to, like, not only this chapter, but the overall story. Mostly... this chapter is just Jinbei and Who's Who. And you get this stuff with Cypher Pole in the beginning and a little bit of Tama. Not a lot of groundbreaking stuff until we get there. When we get to that moment of exposition, and he goes into all this stuff about the fishmen, and then this sun god. This is interesting. I have nothing to say to the likes of you. Be ready for what you're stepping into first. What in the world? This whole thing... because it says here, why would you ask me about this? Because you led the Sun Pirates. I heard there were former slaves in that crew, and what is Fishman history but the history of slavery? See, I think... there's something there. Nika... I'm trying to connect all this stuff. This isn't Fisher Tiger, is it? Nika isn't Fisher Tiger. Fisher Tiger would have been dead by this point, right? Because bringing up this thing about the Sun Pirates, and then Jinbei's obviously getting really upset about this, and I don't think like the Fishman comment would have made him this angry. There's something going on here. He knows something. Because he even says, I have nothing to say to the likes of you. Something's coming out. At the end of Wano Country, something's coming out about this. The Sun God Nika. I feel like I gotta go reread Skypiea, because I could have sworn, was there not something in Skypiea? I could be totally wrong, chat, you could correct me. Was there not something in Skypiea where Canis, or like the other member of the Berets, weren't they talking about a sun god? Weren't they talking about a sun god? Yes. Yes, Sun God was mentioned in the Skypiea arc. Yes, chapter 287. Yes. Go reread Skypiea. Because I could have sworn that was going to be something like that. Because... now, I feel like I got to do a full reread. I feel like I have to do a full reread. Because if that's the case, and there is something tied with Skypiea, and the stuff with the Shandians, and then knowing Eneru's on the moon, and the ties to it, and the idea of Eneru being a god. Because with the spear and stuff, this sun god character almost looks Shandian to me. Does he not? And then is there a connection between the Shandians, or the people of Skypiea, and the Sun Pirates, like the Fishmen? Was there a connection there, maybe? I don't know. This is hype, because then this all ties in to the greater overall theory of like not the theory, but like what they keep saying in One Piece, right? The idea of the dawn, the rising of the new dawn. And you got Luffy and Joy Boy and all these other characters. Like they are bringing in, one, after last chapter with 1017, reintroducing the stuff with the gum fruit, and then 2, like laying all this stuff into it. The idea of the dawn and the sun god. This gets me thinking. I feel like I cannot do this chapter justice upon like a live review discussion. I want to reread some more Skypiea and sort of share my thoughts. Maybe because, you know, there's not going to be a One Piece chapter next Sunday. Maybe I should do like a full-on One Piece theory stream next Sunday. Because what? Next Sunday is going to be... What is this? Next Sunday is going to be the 11th. And that's the day after the 12-hour Naruto stream. I'm going to have to relax my voice after the 12-hour stream. But I kind of want to do like a full... like Skypiea book club or something. And talk about the Sun God. Because I think there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing. And... like, I know some of you guys who probably read the scans, you have a leg up on stuff because you've probably been knowing this for a couple days. And those of you, again, I'm recording this late in the evening. Normally I do this in the morning, but I was traveling, so I couldn't. The sun god, Nika. I don't know, like, is anybody else getting Shandian vibes from this? I am, with the spear and the... I don't know. Overall, I mean, if there's not much to say about this chapter beyond this stuff with the sun god. I feel like on the whole, it's just a hype, good fighting chapter. You get stuff with Jinbei, you get stuff with Who's Who. The art's looking nice. Jinbei with that demon brick fist at the ending looking fantastic. I like the fact, I want to say this right now. I want to say this while we're still in my review portion, before I get to talking theories and super chats and all that stuff. While I'm still in the review portion, I want to say I am happy that Jinbei is getting some love. Because I feel like there were a lot of people who were kind of sleeping on Jinbei after he officially joined the crew. Talking about the Monster Trio and talking about Zoro and Sanji. But realistically, again, former Warlord of the Sea. This is someone who was previously on the level and respected on the level of Hancock, Mihawk, Moria, Kuma. He's on the crew now. This guy is with us. Jinbei is with us now. Like, obviously he's going to be strong. And the connection with Cypherpole with Who's Who, like, does Cypherpole know about the Sun God thing? Because if Who's Who found out about this in prison, and they were talking about... I want to go back real quick. Are you sure it's him? That classified intelligence he ran off with was old. There's no real harm to the government. It doesn't set good precedent you could escape from us. That classified intelligence. So then I'm wondering if the stuff with the Sun God is maybe classified intelligence from the days of the Gorosei being young. Or like the days of Ohara being burned. There's stuff to break down here, I feel like. Because them saying his intelligence is outdated says to me that this is like a piece of ancient history. Maybe something even from the Void Century. This is good. This is good. Oda, you know how to... You know how to push my buttons like Who's Who was pushing Jinbei's buttons. Because now all the different gears in my head are turning. And I'm thinking about this. I gotta reread Skypiea. I have to. I have to reread Skypiea. I gotta reread Skypiea. I kind of even want to go back and reread Water 7 and stuff with Cypherpole. Because I feel like maybe there was something... I know you guys mentioned during the live reaction at 1017 that chapter where Lucci brings up, like, that idiot that would have wanted to hear about Luffy. And some of you guys thought maybe he was talking about Who's Who. I'm not still entirely sold on that. But I actually clung to that strange legend of theirs. Save me, I thought. Someone. Anyone. I don't know, man. I feel like this Sun God thing is going to be way more important. I am so excited that the next Reverie is going to be happening after this chapter. Because I feel like Morge, Ohara, Joy Boy, they're going to have some good theories on this. They're going to have some good theories on this. And again, I want to reread. I want to make my own. But it's just a fascinating thing to throw in there amidst the fight. Like, again, Oda doesn't normally do exposition dumps during fights. Normally they're in little breaks, right? We get like little break chapters after major fights, and then we find out information about the world. But it's clearly important to this fight that Oda's setting this up. And again, I think the reason why it's so important, not only is it due to the fact that Cypherpole is here in Wano country, because that wouldn't matter. We could jump back to them after, the fight with Who's Who is done. It's specifically that he's fighting Jimbei right now. And saying, you led the Sun Pirates. I heard there were former slaves in the crew. What a Fishman history. Bringing up the stuff with the long distant past. The legendary warrior that they believed would one day free them. There's obviously connections there. Maybe Fisher Tiger knew. Maybe Fisher Tiger knew about Nika. And knew something about I don't know, man. I want to go reread Fishman Island now, too. I want to go reread the Sun Pirate flashback. And reread Skypiea. That demon brick fist at the ending, though, on page 17 is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I want to read, because I feel like I'm going to go back and forth. There's really not a lot to review in this chapter, per se. It's mostly great action and the reveal of the stuff with the Sun God. And then little bits and pieces with Tama. Zeus, I guess, elevating the sidekick status. That's cute. That's cute. But I've seen a lot of people super chatting, and I want to talk to you guys, because I do feel like a lot of you are going to have things to say. I see somebody saying, watch Morge's video on the Dawn. I will do that. I will do that after the stream is over. Not tonight, because it's 4th of July. I want to see the fireworks. I literally just got back to LA. This is the first thing that I'm doing upon getting back to my apartment. I'm doing it for you. So hold on. Let me go back and see what you guys had to say. Let me see. Tyler Lowe said, this is the first One Piece live reaction I've made in a while because I typically go to sleep after 7 since I work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Well, see, there you go. I'm happy I did it later then. Don't expect this from me. It's literally only because I was traveling. Don't expect this from me. But I'm happy you were able to join us. Fidelio said, maybe Nika was the original owner of the Gum Gum. Oh! Fidelio, you may be onto something, because now the gears are turning in my head again. They're turning in my head again. You got Eneru. Eneru saying he's a god. You've got this sun god that the people pray to. Eneru was obviously the villain of Skypiea. What would be the antithesis god of the villain of Skypiea, who is lightning? Rubber! God's natural enemy! They say that. They said God's natural enemy. That's literally, that could be the sun god. That could be the sun god. What if? Because then it ties back to Who's Who on the boat and why he's so obsessed with this and why he's talking to Jimbei about it and why he'd be mad with Shanks and Shanks knowing the Goro say. Yo, what? What if that's it? What if that's... And I would actually, I'm going to go back real quick. Let me go back. I would be much, much, much more okay with the Gum Gum fruit being the fruit of this sun god than being something like Roger's fruit. That would suck. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't be on the side of the fandom that would really love that. I would not enjoy that. That would seem a little too Destiny to me. But the idea of that maybe the Gum Gum fruit is tied to Skypiea in some way, and the stuff with the sun god, and that Luffy being the natural born... See, because I gotta reread some things. Because they bring that up a lot. They say natural born enemy. And they bring that up about Joy Boy and stuff too. I don't know. Because if it's ancient intelligence, did Joy Boy know Nika? I don't know. I don't know. And that would, I mean, honestly, if you look back on the page where they show us Nika, this is on page 12, he kind of looks goofy. I mean, he kind of looks like he could be Luffy. Look at his limbs going all over the place. Now, that could just be stylization, but look at his leg going backwards. Look at the way he's jumping. Maybe I'm looking too much into this. I don't know, though. Because then was Nika, or Nika, however you say his name, did he have the will of D? Because they're the natural enemy of the gods as well. So you've got like the natural enemy of the godly people, right? The D's, the D clan, paired with the natural enemy of the god of Skypiea, Eneru, being rubber. With Eneru being lightning, Luffy being rubber. Natural enemy. Natural enemy in 2 ways. And then tying it back into the stuff with the Sun Pirates. Because this does look, now that I'm looking at the silhouette of Nika, it reminds me a little bit of the silhouette of Luffy in Skypiea. It reminds me a little bit of the dance that he was doing in Skypiea. Maybe Nika was the original owner of the Gum Gum fruit. I like that idea. I'm sure there's other people who came to that conclusion far before we came to that conclusion on this stream, considering the fact the chapter's already been out for 12 hours, and there were people reading scans earlier. But does this not remind you of the bonfire scene? Conroy is saying, yes, the dance. This is interesting stuff. I love that Jinbei's the one to sort of break all this down too, with the connection to the Sun Pirates. All right, I want to keep seeing what you guys are saying. Let's see, we have a lot of super chats here. Shout out to all the Jinbei haters who converted to the side of the boss, and the other haters who are currently quiet for the past 5 days. From Code 1DXZ, past 5 days. Oh, did scans come out that early? I'm gonna be honest, I literally did not spend time on Twitter or social media beyond the few posts that you guys saw from me. So I didn't even know what day the scans came out. The scans came out 5 days ago? Dang, they came out early then. They also mentioned the Sun God in the Elbath flashback. Wait. What? They do? The Elbath flashback with Big Mom? Because part of me remembers that, but I also have to go back and reread it. Part of me remembers there was something about like a Sun God in Elbath. Yo, this Sun God stuff could end up being something really important. This stuff with Mother Carmel, right? This is cool! I like this a lot. All right, let's keep reading. Malik donated and said, hey man, just want to say you're amazing and I love your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Nakama, thank you very much. Thank you. By the way, shout out to one of my viewers, Enrique. It was just his birthday. Shout out to you, Enrique. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Enrique. Shout out to you. I remembered. Your monitor with the manga panels is actually on screen a little bit. Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's covered. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Thank you for the warning, though, RK. Appreciate that. Shivan is saying, the big snake in Skypiea was worshipped as a sun god, but it's not really the same thing. Watch Sawyer's video on the topic. He actually did a really good theory on it. I gotta watch Sawyer's video. I gotta watch Morge's video. Sun god in Elbath, and Joy Boy probably being a giant. Okay, I don't know where the giant thing's coming from. The sun god was mentioned in Elbath, though. Now that you mention that, yes. Soba Mask says, well, oh, Soba Mask became a member. Nakama! Thank you, Soba Mask. I appreciate that. Can you tell I'm off my game? Because I'm doing this in the evening. I'm not doing it in the morning like I normally would. I'll definitely check out Sawyer's video then. Some people are saying they think Nika is Emu, Luffy's mom, or a giant. There's a lot of different things. Can you read my Sun God Theory post on your One Piece Discord server? Sure, I'll read it. Where is it? I'll open up my Discord right now. Let's see this. What's your post? From Brandy Wine. Was it posted in the One Piece thing? Where did you post it, Brandy Wine? Which one is you? I'm looking. Which one is you, Brandy Wine? Just at me on the server. At me on the server so I could find it. Show Mike Afi super chatted and said, love from Australia. Thank you very much, Nakam. Appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you to Kyle Ward and to Nat as well. Both of you guys becoming members. Thank you very, very much, Nakam. I wasn't expecting this many members today, considering the fact I'm doing this way late. And it's 4th of July. And I know you guys are watching fireworks. So thank you for being here. Christian said, something important to note, Nika equals victory in Greek, which also equals Jaya. Wait, what? Jaya equals, so, okay, so there's obviously a connection then. There's got to be a connection. There has to be. You guys are blowing my mind with this. Nika means victory in Greek. Victory in Javanese means Jaya. An ancient Javanese king was called Joy Boy. What? Look, what? Oda's a madman, bro. Oda is a madman. The fact that he's doing this now, Oda's a madman. Thank you, by the way, to Naman for becoming a member again. Thank you. And to Young Sora for donating $10. Thank you very much. Nakama, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are blowing my mind 6 ways to Sunday today. You're blowing my mind. Wayne Bond just said, when Who's Who started bashing Fishman history, it pushed Jinbei too far. I've checked many of his attacks. Do they have lightning too? Wait. Who's Who's attacks? I don't think Who's Who's attacks have lightning. I think that's more the Clash of Hockey than anything else. Yeah, that's definitely the Clash of Hockey. You can see the cracking on page 14 and 15. You also see it when Jinbei punches his face with the Demon Brick Fist. So there you go. I wouldn't read too much into Who's Who using lightning attacks or anything like that. Unless maybe he learned like... Well, no. Minks can learn Electro, not like Devil Fruit users. Well, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. When it gets animated, we'll see. Thank you. Oh my God, look at all these members. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jose and to whoever just became a member as well. Sahir and Jose, thank you very much for becoming members. Nakama, thank you. We got a lot of different donations to get through. Hold on. Shoot Mania Andy said, can we confirm yet that Joy Boy and Nika are different? I don't think so yet. I think it's too early for that. Matthew Harvey said, more love from Australia over here too. It's nice to finally be able to catch a stream during the day for us. Always great to be here. Well, thank you very much for watching, Nakama. Thank you. And Shoot Mania Andy saying, BDA Law thinks Who's Who could be the pirate Shanks was referring to towards the Gorosei in the latest video. No. Disagree. I love Brago. I disagree with him on that. Just already off the bat. No, I disagree. No. The pirate Shanks is referring to was Blackbeard. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Maybe some people have other ideas. I don't want to write them off completely. But in my head, personally, there's no question about it. He's talking about Blackbeard. There's no question about it. I do not think he's talking about Nika. I really don't. I don't. Because then, if that whole thing that we were talking about earlier, if maybe Nika was the original owner of the Gum Gum fruit, and it was a Shandian, that to me would lean more into the stuff that Who's talking about, which would lead into the Cypher Pole stuff. Obviously, if Cypher Pole knows that, the Gorosei would know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's intelligence that Cypher Pole has, the Gorosei absolutely would know. The Gorosei would know if this ancient sun god character who had the Gum Gum fruit was running around, in modern day, Luffy using the Gum Gum fruit, which is why they wanted it in the first place, which is why it was such a big deal that Who's Who had it stolen from him. I don't know. I disagree. Just right away I disagree. I don't think Shanks is referring to him. But again, we'll see. You could disagree with me, that's fine. I added you on Discord. Time Lord 22 says Brandywine. All right, I got you. Let me read this. Let's see. Added me on Discord. Oh, it's like a whole Reddit post. I'm not reading a Reddit post. I thought you actually posted this here. Hold on. I'm gonna speed read this because it's gonna be uninteresting if I do this on stream. Yesterday, Sun God Nika was revealed in One Piece, and all these theories started coalescing with me, similar to Joy Boys. I thought I'd posted it on the 1018 Reddit page, but I thought of something similar. People have always been wondering when Enelu would drop from the moon and attack the Blue Sea. Where has Sun God Nika been referred to in the story prior? A sun god was mentioned in Skypiea when Eneru was introduced. Luffy's sun god silhouette was shown in Skypiea in front of the fire. When will Eneru return from the moon? The other place that the sun god was mentioned was on Elbaf, right? We brought that up earlier. When Mother Carmel was using the sun god the Elbathians believed in to sway them to her favor. It has also been mentioned there's an entrance to the Sky Islands or Skypiea in the New World. That could be Elbaf. Also, Eneru is a thunder god, like Thor, who is a Nordic god. The people the Elbathians are... Hold on, you're blowing my mind here. That maybe Eneru maybe Eneru has the devil fruit of like someone on Elbaf named Thor? You're blowing my mind a little bit here. Therefore, it's my belief that Enru will return in Elbaf after this with advanced hockey of all types. As a conqueror of the moon, Moon God Enru will descend to Elbaf and threaten the citizens, prompting Sun God Luffy to fight Moon God Enel. Sun versus Moon on Elbaf! Like, I would love that. Because I've been wondering, who the hell is going to be the villain of the Elbaf arc? A return with Enru would be fire. Because then, and also, like, obviously, Luffy would put him down no problem, because Luffy's got the rubber fruit. So it would be something along the lines of, like, not a super threatening villain, more of an exposition dump. Oh, man. I gotta bookmark this. I gotta talk about this. I want to do, like, a video on this. I want to research this. I'm bookmarking this. Shout out to you, Windscar. Sun versus Moon on Elbaf, and the sun will bring the dawn. During this, I believe Enru will drop a Moon Society info dump as well, or a Sun God Joy Boy info dump. Everything is connected. What do you think? I think you're on to something, is what I think. I think you're on to something. I love the idea that Enru returns as the villain of the Elbaf arc. I love, love, love that idea 6 ways to Sunday. And the idea that maybe Enru had the devil fruit of, like, a Thor, right? A Thor-type figure on Elbaf, considering they use Norse mythology. Oh, yo, you're blowing my mind. You're blowing my mind. I have to read more into this. I have to read more into this. I got to dig deep. I want to do a video on this topic. I really do. The nice thing is that most of this week, I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes this week. I'm working on a lot of things behind the scenes. I'm filming things behind the scenes, which means I could take my time with the video. This is amazing to me. I gotta break this down. There's something going on here. There is something going on here. I want to do some rereads. I think the 3 things, this is homework. Homework for when I drop my video, everybody. Homework. Your homework is to reread the beginning portion of Skypiea, reread the Big Mom flashback in Elbaf, reread those 2 things, and then come back to me. That is really a good theory. Thank you to Brandywine for adding me on Discord. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, by the way, to King Taz for becoming a member. Thank you. Nakama. C. Shear just said, my name is pronounced Kishir, but good effort. Been a subscriber for years. You're my absolute favorite One Piece YouTuber. Well, Kishir, I got your name right now. Now if I'm going to see it in chat, I'll be able to say it correctly. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you. Nakama, you are my absolute favorite. That's very sweet. Thank you. And yes, go watch the campfire scene as well. All right. Surgeon Script just said, I love that we got insane plot development during Jinbei's fight. By the way, side note, just got a Switch recently. Any recommendations from #SponsoredBoy? One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. Easy. You got a Switch, you like One Piece, get Pirate Warriors 4. And Smash Brothers, obviously. Smash Bros is like my instant recommend to everybody. Smash Bros and One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. All right. I cannot believe we've already been going 45 minutes. We did this one late today. And I feel like I don't want to just retread over things that everyone else has been saying. I want to do a video on this topic with the Sun God. I really do. But I have to dive more into it than just like seeing it live on a stream. I really have to dive deep. I got to dive deep on this. But I could safely say expect a video from me at some point within the next like week on this topic. Definitely before the Reverie. I want to do a video on this before the Reverie so I can sort of come up with my own ideas and then talk about it with everybody else when we do the next Reverie, which will be on Morge's channel on the 17th. That's the plan. Additionally, to anybody who's in the chat right now, there is a link in the description to those RogersBase plushies. Oh, here he is. He's over here. The RogersBase plushies are officially on sale. There's a link in the description. We've already sold through over 1/3 of our entire stock of the RogersBase plushies, and they've only been out for like 2 weeks. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting it already, but if you want a RogersBase plushie of your very own, there will be a link in the description. All right, I got to do timestamps for this. I got to relax a little bit. I got to take a shower. Like I said, I just landed and I turned on my computer, and now I'm doing this stream. I want to reread some chapters. I want to go over everything. I want to watch everybody else's videos. I want to watch Brago's video. I want to watch Sawyer's video. I want to watch Morge's video. I want to reread the stuff for myself. Excellent chapter. Good info dump in the middle of stuff with Jinbei and Who's Who. And shout out to Jinbei for being an absolute boss, as per usual. I love Jinbei. Yo, you are the sun god, Roger? I don't think so. I don't think so. Don't go deifying me. Okay? I'm not a sun god, all right? I might have a sunshine face, but I am no sun god. All right, you guys. I'm going to end the stream. I wish you all a very happy 4th of July. I hope you enjoy the fireworks. I hope fireworks are going on by you. It's 10 p.m. in Chicago right now. It's 8 p.m. my time. Fireworks haven't started by me. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to go sit on my patio. I'm going to go watch the fireworks shooting off at the Americana. Thank you, everybody. I got to go reread all this stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Nakam! Man, that really was a good one. This was a really, really good